Alright guys, what is up? You see the title of the video, so you already know what it is. As a lot of you were asking about in my Doomsday video, I think I found out why my 0304 kept blowing the ignition fuse. I had an open positive wire back here and it was barely not grounding out on the frame, but would sometimes touch. So I think we found it. So I figured today for episode 27, we should take the OG because she did not get the chance to come out with us on Doomsday, and I know you missed riding in the streets. So let's head to the gas station and I'll do my official intro over there.
Oh, does it feel good to be back on it? Look who we got here. Motohoon, old Maxy.
Good, homeboy.
What up, brother?
How you doing?
Good to meet you. Is this a bulletproof vest?
I wish. That's an airbag.
Oh, really? You guys want to start off this episode for us? Welcome to Hood Eats. Hood Eats.
Okay, Hood Eats, episode 27.
Yep. All right. Ready? Go.
Welcome to Hood Eats, episode 27. Ryan 636 and Maxy.
My guy. 1, 2, 3, clap. We're synced. Okay, cool.
Alright, what's good, baby? We got Brian 636 here. This guy's a gangster on the bike, dude. I'm excited to see your ride, man. I'm honestly eager.
Yeah, I was super taken back. So many people were hitting me up saying you're coming to Chicago. We should link up, do a video, and this is pretty much our subscribers doing, you know, that we got to link up with each other. Right now, we are in the west side of Chicago in the beautiful neighborhood of Austin. We are on Madison and Leamington right now at the beautifully new renovated Gulf gas station. This thing used to be an absolute shithole, but now it's turned into one of our favorite meat spots. It really has. Today, we are actually heading to the neighborhood of West Garfield Park, which is the sister neighborhood to Austin, you know, adjacent. So we don't have that far of a ride, so we can dick around as long as we want around here, bud. So
I got a question.
What up?
What's the situation with police?
It's a relationship that I feel like we've kind of earned over time with them too, and the fact that we respect them, we get out of their way when they're going to a call, and we give them the right time of day, you know, kind of respect given type of stuff. I'm on a phone call with him. I can't even open my phone right now. Hey, you look good. You look sexy. You look amazing. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, we need to do something for him, I guess, before we go, huh? We're working with a cold motor here, too. My idle up.
Do you have a handbrake?
Yeah, I got a handbrake up here. It's a Brembo. I used to be Magura guy, but now I'm Brembo. It's cold like this, it's really stiff. Peace out, brother. Welcome to Madison Street. This is
It's beautiful.
one of my favorite streets to ride here in Chicago. And a lot of these buildings that you're going to notice are still boarded up because of a lot of the recent rioting. I don't know if you've been watching the news of what's been going on here in Chicago or not, but we've had a lot of unrest here, especially on the west and south side. Pretty much starting with the George Floyd riots, which was June 1st. So a lot of these businesses are still boarded up from that. Some of them are open, some of them aren't. Like, some of them still have some really bad burn damage. Like, a lot of this stuff is all burned down. Like, the whole building was burned down, and they've just like moved to adjacent stores around there. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is still burned down. That's the SWAT truck right there. Those are always the special weapons guys in the brown suits.
Don't you just want to pull wheelies everywhere you go?
Yeah, I used to be like that, man. Like, I used to always like need the wheelie like non-stop, and now, like, I don't know, I guess as I have gotten older, like, I realized that, yeah, wheelies all the time aren't the best. Do I still love doing them? Yeah, they're still fun as fuck.
I'm jaw dropped, dude. I'm floored.
On that exact bike, that Aprilla, I've seen guys on that same bike just throw it back and 12 it.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to do that.
I want to give it, yeah, I'll give it a try. Why not?
I don't have that nice, what is that, steel plate on your rear?
So it's a piece of titanium, actually. Titanium's like one of the strongest metals, so it takes quite a bit of a beating. This is a steel plate back here with a steel bar, and then this silver piece right here, this is the titanium. So that's what makes it scrape and make the big explosion when you hit the ground, you know?
Yeah, dude, you need like a gasoline release on the back to leave a fire.
That would be nuts. That would be a fire hazard, I feel like.
Where are we heading? We're actually heading to
a restaurant called Taste Bud. I've been here before, so it kind of breaks the cardinal rule of Hood Eats of me trying it for the first time. But I've been meaning to get to this restaurant since the beginning of Hood Eats, so it's long overdue. The people have known me there for a while. I've never been there this early though, so hopefully they're open. If they're not, we're gonna just bang on the door.
Is that a race star you're wearing?
Oh, yeah, race star. Yep.
Does it have that pro tint visor?
It does.
Yeah, dude.
So at night, it becomes clear. It's super cool. Yeah, I mean, I've had icons and stuff like that, but this is the like lightest helmet I've owned, and the pro tint's cool. From an outsider looking in, I get confused. How many Maxwrists are there?
There's one.
So there's one Maxwrist, and then there's Maxwrist Gold and or Maxy, which is you.
Exactly.
That's confusing.
I'm the side piece. I'm the side piece, bro. How's it up there? How's it going up there, bro? Okay. I feel you. Alright, how about a little skirt? Dude, those wheelies are dope. They look like fun, actually.
Like fun. I don't know if this is that grippy of a street, but let me see if I can roll something for you.
You got the entertainment value to a fucking team, bro, dude. What the fuck?
Only on the city streets. If we get on the highway, this thing becomes not very fun because it only goes about like 110. As far as the Maxwrist videos and all that, I'm like, this is not going to do much good. Is this your first time riding streets in Chicago?
Yeah, it is. You're popping my cherry, bro. If I pulled a wheelie on these streets, I'd be dead.
Yeah, whenever I get to go out of town for like an out-of-town stunt ride or something like that, like I'm so jealous of how smooth their streets are compared to this. Like in between our drivers and our streets here, it's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Well, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I have to say these streets contribute to your skills. So did you build that bike?
I actually bought this bike 5 years ago now. And it was the bike that I learned how to stunt ride on. This is my original bike. I just call it the OG 636. I've spent so much time and bullshit on it. The only thing that's still original in it too is the motor and like a couple random things like the swing arm. Like everything else has been replaced or broken or, you know.
Do you have like a different oil pickup?
No, that's the beauty of the 0304 is that the stock oil pickup is in a great spot. To the fact that you don't need an oil pickup at all for it. So we're in the North Lawndale neighborhood right now. This is actually the fourth most violent neighborhood in Chicago, North Lawndale right here, and we are going to the third most violent neighborhood in Chicago, West Garfield Park.
All right.
A lot of the crime in and around Chicago happens here pretty much just because of the drug trade that's been here for decades.
Legalized drugs.
No, I'm not talking about marijuana. No, I'm talking about heroin in the 70s and cocaine in the 80s and crack in the 90s, and now we're back on heroin again here. So
great.
It's just it's a never-ending battle.
Have you crashed a wheelie before?
Have I crashed a wheelie? Yeah. Maybe I'll crash one right now for you. Maybe.
Yeah, dude, you got that shit down, bro. Wait, have you crashed a wheelie?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
How many?
Yeah, probably over 100. If we're talking in the lot, the parking lot where we practice. On the street, I've probably crashed about 10 wheelies on the street.
That's a decent number.
Yeah, I mean, it comes with the territory, man. Like, there are certain situations like you're wheeling at night out here and you hit a pothole, or your brake fades. Bike failure is a big thing out here, but
yeah, brake fade probably for sure. You have 2 brake calipers on the rear, huh?
I do. One's for the foot brake, one's for the handbrake. So right now we have entered into Garfield Park. This is pretty much the best part of the neighborhood is the park. It's beautiful. It's 184 acres. It was built in 1874, only a couple years after the neighborhood was annexed by the city of Chicago, and it's actually the biggest park on the west side. So 184 acres is pretty big in the city.
The fucking park's 184 acres?
Yeah, it's all around here, all this, all back here.
Yeah, that's insane.
A couple basketball courts, a fitness center in there. That lagoon used to be for swimming. It's not anymore. That was, you know, back in the early 1900s. The lagoons now aren't really used for all that much besides maybe wildlife. But yeah, this is the field house. There's basketball courts here. And of course the Garfield Conservatory, where they have a bunch of like plants and shit like that. Whoa! Oh no, I thought we were trading bikes really quick, the wheelie.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. Airbag vest?
No, I'm good. I don't need an airbag vest, man. That'll throw me off. You can jump on that girl if you want.
Is this recording?
Oh yeah, you're recording.
Alright. How does that feel?
Torquey as fuck. Super torquey.
Holy shit, dude!
Yeah, that ABS is screwing with me.
Is it really?
Like, yeah, like click, 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 click when you go up super high.
Showmanship gets a 10. Your showmanship's a 10 out of 10, brother.
Showmanship. I'm still like barely a balance point, man.
Really?
This thing's balance point is back there.
Lower balance point or a larger balance point?
No, like it's farther back. Like you gotta go back to get the balance point, you know?
Can you do a wheelie, you think?
I could go as fast as the bike lets you, you know? The slower, that's a common misconception. I mean, I feel like guys who have ridden know it, but the faster the wheelie, the easier it is. The slower the wheelie, the harder it is, you know what I mean? For sure. Because the motor's more sensitive in a lower gear, like first gear.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Hey, look at my guy on the pit bike.
Oh, dude, he's killing the game. Look at him weaving traffic, dude.
So like I was saying, West Garfield Park was annexed by the city of Chicago in 1861, and it was mostly comprised of German and Irish immigrants. There we are, taste bud. A couple months ago I got footage, maybe I'll just link it down here, of this building. Like there was people like in the second floor just like throwing bags of stuff out, like wigs and shit like that, just clearing out this whole store. Now look, it's official. It's official like a whistle.
Damn, bro.
You guys still got the Philly cheesesteak meal with the Kool-Aid? And then could I have lemon pepper and ketchup on the fries? Wait for my food really quick on this unique episode of Hood Eats.
Ambition in the neighborhood that's full of regrets, maybe full of neglect, but we ain't missing a breath. As we breaking down the history, I bet you get to questioning what food is the best. So we taking the test, yeah.
That Philly cheesesteak, Ray.
So what'd you think of the Philly? Pretty good? Cheesesteak?
It was uber dope.
One of my favorite places. I've been coming here for years, literally years. I've had that sticker on this door here for well over 2-3 years now. So if you're ever out on Madison Street in Garfield Park, come on down to Taste Buds. Awesome restaurant, awesome people.
We go to a long road so I can maybe show you one of my little wheelies.
A long road, like a highway? A highway? Yeah, we can go to a highway.
Packed full of peeps, you know?
And I was literally just putting this back on my belt loop. We just dropped the snow camo misguided hats on misguidedco.com. So if you guys want to hop over there and support my channel that way, I'd appreciate it. It's perfect time for winter, and hell, I just like my camouflage.
Alright, let's go, baby.
So like I was talking about, there's been a lot of unrest down here this year, and that's reflected in a lot of the shooting numbers out here. Garfield Park is still in the 3rd most violent neighborhood position. However, in 2019, there was a total of 232 shootings here in this neighborhood. And as of this year, in 2020, and it is September, what is it, September 30th? September 29th, there's already been 252 shootings here. So the shootings are up as of last year, and the year still has 3 months left.
So it's got a shit ton of shooting.
Definitely going up in numbers, which is not a good thing. And the whole city is like that right now, just with people being out of work due to COVID, a lot of the unrest across the whole country for that matter, and drug usage at an all-time high. I feel like there's there's a method to the numbers, and it's unfortunate the situation that we as a city are in right now, because the numbers haven't been this high in decades. So 2020 is not a good year for anybody, especially Chicago.
Is it gang violence or?
Yes, it's gang violence, but here in Chicago, a lot of the big gangs have lost a lot of that structure due to a lot of the ATF and FBI takedowns of a lot of the big bosses, which you think would be a good thing, but it turned into really bad thing in the fact that so many little cliques are now warring with each other. There's no leadership. There's no one to tell dudes that, you know, maybe don't go shoot up the whole block where women and kids are at and this and that, you know. So there's a lot of, it seems to be a lot of multi-victim shootings out here. It's just become the norm. Like they just go to a block and shoot the whole thing up, you know.
Holy fuck.
That has become the normal here.
That ain't good.
No, it's not. It's really sad. And the number of kids getting killed here in Chicago is absolutely terrible. If you put all the numbers together, we lose classrooms every year of kids. So it's not good, man. It's not good.
People still feel comfortable walking down the street alone.
There's something more to just those numbers, and I don't just say what the neighborhood's violence and crime is for no reason. I show you the food and the good people within the neighborhood, despite those numbers and despite what the news media wants to make Chicago into. This is still a good place with, you know, a very good number of warm-hearted people, man. Chicagoans have always looked out for each other over the years, so.
Is the violence mainly at night or doesn't fucking matter?
It's mainly at night. It's mainly at night. During the day, the West Side is known for its open-air drug market, so a lot of the corners and stuff like that, you literally see drug transactions go on quite a bit. It's not hidden from plain sight. It's out in plain sight here, so that's kind of during the day, and at night is when a lot of the shit hits the fan around here.
So it's fucking sad.
It's sad that the neighborhood became what it is today. It's due to a whole host of reasons. Like I was talking about, Irish and German immigrants started flocking here in the early 1900s due to the park, the good schools, the new brick homes, because everyone was looking for brick homes after the Chicago fire. Of course, you know, homes that wouldn't burn down to the ground. And they came here for jobs, man. There was a lot of jobs. Sears Roebuck and Western Electric both had huge factories that employed tens of thousands of people in neighboring North Lawndale. So it was really close to their jobs. But as the jobs started to leave, as the King riots hit in the late 60s, as the drug violence went up, it drove a lot of businesses, period, reinvesting into this community away. It's not just a simple, oh, there's violence here, that's why people left. There's a lot of things.
Alright, we'll see if I can't do some wheelies, but the traffic looks pretty fucked for me.
This is perfect stopping weather. Shifting in a wheelie there, second to third. Alright guys, as we leave the heart of the West Side, we're going to get to Maxy's meetup here at 3. I'm going to go out there with them. As always, I really do appreciate you guys for tuning in to Hood Eats here. Episode 27. I can't believe we've gone so many episodes so quickly. But I really do appreciate you guys. If you're new here, please do subscribe to the channel. Here from Maxy, make sure to leave this video a thumbs up and tell me down in the comments why you're here.
Subscribe to this gangster Brian, dude. He's got wheelies tenfold mine.
As always, guys, this is your least favorite motovlogger, Brian636, signing out. Peace.